Hello everyone, welcome here. Go. Alright. Go ahead and load the game up. Or load into the game, actually. Hopefully, this janky setup will be the thing of a past in a day or so. Because the KVM has finally started moving again. Which means it might actually arrive. And then hopefully everything works. We'll see. But anyway. Today, once I finish lopping branches off this tree, I'm going to see if we can get some quests done. Let's see. I think we'll go with this world once we're upstairs and drop these branches off at the bank. I should have, damn it, I should have dropped the secateurs off. Oh well. We'll get them on our way out. But why are we walking? Okay, so these will go into group storage. I already completed everything I need the willow branches for, so I'm just harvesting them so other people can use them. For now. Go ahead and grab some gear. I want this, not that. Might as well take those. Okay, we're not exactly taking the best of my stuff, but just some suitable junk gear. Now, world hop. A world that's not half full of people. Well, actually, the Wintertot world is no fuller than any other world, I guess. I suppose. Alright, quests to do. The giant dwarf we're almost done with, but we need to deliver bars, which I don't think I have the ores. Make much in the way of bars. Okay, what is my smithing level? 40, which means I can actually go ahead and smelt gold now. I could go do the giant dwarf. If I smelted some iron, some silver, some gold, maybe a bit of steel, that would cover most of what I would need. Okay, let's take a rune pickaxe. And then I'll withdraw 10 silver and 10 gold, and we'll go smelt those after I go drop these secateurs off. And we can mine some more iron and smelt that too, and that'll be enough to complete at least a couple tasks. Okay, we can use the blast furnace, minigame teleport to get to where we're going reasonably quickly. Get in there, you. Okay. Go ahead and smelt the silver first. Probably at level 41. How much do I need? 280? He might hit 2, or might hit level 41 smelting the gold. Yeah. It'll be really close if we don't. These bars alone might be enough to get us there. Okay. Go ahead and do Blast Furnace Teleport. If I had the levels for superheating, this would be really fast. But alas, I have not ground out magic yet. Although I really, really should. Oh, eventually. PM. Oh. If we can complete this with just the silver and the gold bars, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. But we'll look at the list of available quests. There are a lot of them I need to get done. And then we'll just pick one off the list. Wait, why am I talking to you? I don't care about you. For some reason it always directs me to him. Got any tasks for me? 4 bars of silver. There's his bars. More tasks. 2 bars of silver. Hell yeah. Oh, that's all we need to do then, okay. I expected it would take a couple more tasks than that, but I guess not. Anyway, so the director of the Red Axe wants to have his head plastered on it. Instead, we're going to support the head of the Purple Pewter. Long live the Purple People Eaters. Or, I mean, Purple Pewter. Okay. Now we need to go talk to Commander What's-His-Face. Who I believe is over there-ish somewhere. Okay, so that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I figured we'd at least get a couple requests for the other medals, and we'd have to click off and click back on and go through the dialogue again. And it'd probably take at least 4, but nope, it was just 3 or whatever. And they were all silver, every single one. I do not want to attend, I don't have time to waste. I've seen this cutscene before, it's really boring. Well, it is funny because every single person at the cutscene is broken. So you know what? Let's go to the cutscene. Yeah, we'll go see the meeting. Okay. Now, if you look closely at the dwarves once they appear, which will be any hour now. Any hour now. As you will see, the dwarves may have a small rendering error. I guess there are a couple of them who aren't actually displaced, shall we say. Also, you can see the table drawing in front of some of the people instead of behind them, in cases where it should be drawing behind them. This game's rendering code is best described as prehistoric, and it is really bad. Like really, really bad. But anyway, they're actually working on a new renderer. It is in beta on the official client, but it won't make its way to this client. RuneLite is, sadly, on its way out. I give it a few more years probably, but once they get official plugin support, that is good enough. RuneLite will probably dry up and wither away. Alright, anyway. I should have skipped this. But I should have skipped this. It's not worth it just to see the broken dwarves. As cool as they may be. But let's face it, that's a really boring cutscene. And that is a really ugly statue. Got surprised they couldn't get smoother camera panning than that. Okay, bunch of stuff. 5K, no, 2,500 mining, 2,500 smithing, 2,500 crafting, 1,500 magic, 1,500 thieving, 1,500 fire making. Fire making I didn't need, the rest of those are all nice though. Mining level 44. Smithing 41. Crafting 53, that's pretty nice. Okay. Anyway. And then we have the meeting notes, which seems thoroughly useless. Anyway. There's a bank right around here somewhere. There it is. Go dump our crap and see what we're going to do next. I think I'm going to leave Ribbiting Tail until much later. Yeah. Those gold bars come in handy later for making jewelry. Anyway. I think I could... Actually, we should go do the RFD start. Okay. I have new Green Man Ale, Rotten Tomato, Fruit Blast. I'm pretty sure there's Fruit Blasts in the group storage because I think I made them. Yeah. I remember making those Fruit Blasts and dumping them in there. I have Nooch. I don't know if I have one of those in my bank. But I can buy one easily enough. Oh, I do have one. Okay, cool. Green Man's Ale. I'm pretty sure I have to go buy... Unless there's one in the group storage. There is. Okay. Rotten Tomato. Damn it, why did I even leave the group storage? I think there's one in there. If not, I remember Crane buying some. Specifically to go in there. There it is. Okay. Ashes I can get easily enough. We'll just make some. Make an oak log. And a tinderbox. Okay. Tinderbox and pickaxe go back away. And all we need then is the ashes, and we can go start Recipe for Disaster. Which we won't be finishing Recipe for Disaster for quite some time. However, this will get us access to the... I can't remember if you need to do at least one of the subquests to get access to the Neuromancer's chest in the basement. I don't think you do. I think you get access to it right away. But anyway, doesn't contain many items if you get it right away. So ashes are used to make a couple different kinds of potion. Well, one particular kind of potion, I guess, actually. And they're used for a few quests and some other stuff. Well, it's not terribly uncommon to burn logs specifically so you can pick their ashes up. However, you don't want to do that outside of the Varrock Bank, because there are street sweepers there who are walking up and down the road with a broom, sweeping. And if there's ashes on the ground, they'll run over to those ashes and sweep them up. Just a fun little interaction, I guess. Okay, so the cook needs help. And apparently an ancestor of his cooked some great meal that was very important during a meeting for the Lumbridge Castle. And it was such an amazing meal that he and his descendants for life were offered the job of the Lumbridge cook, which is why the current Lumbridge cook is such an incompetent. He inherited the job. But anyway, at every 10 years a repeat of said meeting is being held. And so he wants to cook a duplicate of the original meal to prove that he's an okay cook after all. So let me take a wild guess. You have the recipe, but you don't have any of the ingredients, and obviously you can't just go and get them yourself. Yes, however did you know? Call it a hunch. Okay, so he needs stuff. Most of the ingredients are able to obtain fairly easily, but there are some oddities that I have been unable to lay my hands on. Need the following ingredients as soon as possible. 1 eye of newt, a freshly made dirty blast, a rotten tomato, and a glass of Greenman's ale. Okay. So we use the ashes on a fruit blast, which turns it into a dirty blast. That looks disgusting, but it's what the cook asked for. Okay, now we talk to the cook. I have all of that with me. Yay! Congratulations, you assisted the Gumbridge cook. Again, you're awarded 1 quest point and an invitation to the most amazing feast you'll ever see. This isn't quite the normal end quest screen because we haven't actually ended the quest. Okay, so we have to go into the Lumbridge dining hall or whatever it is. Welcome, gentlemen, to Lumbridge Castle. Welcome, Osmond, Spymaster for the Emir of Kalkared. The chief guard of the White Wolf Mountain Dwarves. Pirate Pete from Brain Death Island. The chief of Goblin Village. Currently, the generals are fighting over who gets to be the chief and who gets to sit in the chief's chair. They're not actually grabbing him on the chair, but anyway. Scratch Gwogly, chief of the ogres. Phileas, the Lumbridge guide. And Evil Dave from the town of Edgeville, as the token evil member of the secret meeting. And Ceramic Vars, leader of the White Knights. And we had a brief connection interruption there. Anyway. And they were supposed to introduce the monkey, but I got skipped because of brief connection loss. Anyway. The Duke has to leave to go deal with a random event. And so does Osmond. Aha, I'm back. Did we invite you? Your chef did, and now I will kill you. Sorry I'm late. I remember you. Ark. Wahahaha. Anyway. And she casts a spell that freezes time. Must defeat this evil. Okay. Let's talk to us. Did this room get bigger? It did, by the way. Ah, that would be the time dilation effect. The time dilation effect? As time has stopped flowing in the normal way, your eyes are playing tricks on you. As the pictures absorbed by your eyes take slightly longer to reach your brain. Uh-huh. The real reason is that they had to make the room larger to fit everything in, and so they just, yeah. As everybody knows, time flows from north to south, so my freezing time means the room has apparently stretched slightly along its horizontal axis. Does that even make sense? Anyway. Just what in the flippin' hippo is going on? Anyway. The fellow over there in the chef's hat is called the Culinaromancer. 100 years ago, he threatened the secret council with death, but was foiled by the quick thinking of his assistant, who managed to trap him in another dimension. As a result of that action, the assistant was offered a job for life as head cook of Lumbridge for himself and all his future descendants. Now, apparently, the current head cook of Lumbridge decided to recreate his ancestor's greatest achievement, not realizing that his achievement was not a meal, but a powerful food magic. And by recreating the spell, he has inadvertently freed the evil Culinaromancer from his prison to wreak havoc upon the world once more. Naturally, when I saw what was happening, I intervened with a simple Tempest Tesset spell so that we would have time to immunize the Secret Council from its attacks so that we can defeat the Culinaromancer once and for all. Yes, please. Okay. So we have to protect all these people from the Culinaromancer's evil spell. Okay. So inside the room, things remain frozen. Outside the room, things are unfrozen. And we have already saved everyone. But anyway. If we don't save the people inside the room, there will become increasing temporal distortion and everything, and the universe will explode. Whereupon our character says, "Not the universe, that's where I keep my stuff." But anyway. So each council member will have their own unique dish that will serve to counteract the Culinaromancer's spell. Inspect the one you wish to save and I'll offer any advice I have. Okay. Now, we're not actually going to save any of them right now. We're just going to leave. And we'll come back and save them later. Actually, now that we've started our FD, could save several of them. What levels do I need for Monkey Madness? Finish Grand Tree, finish No Tree Gnome Village. And a gold bar, a ball of wool, 5 bananas, and monkey bones. We defeat the jungle demon, who's not particularly high level or dangerous. We can just pray against him. That gets the dragon scimitar, which we're almost high enough level to actually use. I need 2 more attack levels before we could use it. I definitely don't have the money to buy one either. Okay. Yeah. Let's do Monkey Madness. Okay, however... Okay. Wait, why is this on light mode? There we go. Now, there are some optional things we could bring in order to not have to go through certain things twice. Let's see. I think I've done this on stream before on the UAM. This time should be much easier because obviously we're not on the UAM. I think we want to get all of the degrees we need in one go. I got them all in one go on the UIM, but that's because I was going to do freeing King Aowogi immediately afterwards. In this case, I'm still going to do it because it'll save me time in the future. Anyway. So. Let's go and check out our new bank in the basement. I thought I had this set to... Oh, that's right. Okay. Now. I'm going to want to use magic for this, so I'm probably going to go ahead and bank my worn items. I want the drum and staff. I want the Ardoin cloak. The Mind Shield just gives us magic defense bonus, which I don't care about. The Rune Chain Body is a bad idea, as is any Dragon Hide. The Khazard Armor is probably our best body armor for this. Amulet of Accuracy or Gnome Amulet. I'm going to take the Gnome Amulet. No. Amulet of Accuracy. I don't know. All of them are trash. We will take the Wizard Hat. Gives a small magic attack bonus. We'll take the Ancient Blessing, because that's prayer. I don't really have any boots that matter. The Dragon Medhelm was only a -3 attack bonus. Somewhat surprising, actually. Yeah, I got a Dragon Medium Helm from Guardians of the Rift. Like a day or two ago. Okay, anyway. This is probably good enough gear. Now, any slot that's not filled with armor, we will take Graceful. And that'll do. Nope. Now, let's take a Staff of Air. Is the Jungle Demon weak to anything in particular? I don't think it really matters. %, fire weakness. So it might make sense to bring fire spells. Let's check. Let's see, the gorillas don't have any weaknesses. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I got plenty of air runes, so we'll just take a fire battle staff. And then... we'll use chaos spells. I think I have the level for those. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we can use fire... Wait. I'm a couple levels away from Firebolt. Damn it. Yeah. I could use Earthbolt. I'm just going to use Mind spells. It's not that big of a deal. One. Boom. These are a lot cheaper anyway. Alright, we'll use Fire Strike on the demon. Not that we need to attack him just right away anyway. Okay, what else do we need? Gold bar. Actually, more than one gold. No, wait. We need one gold bar. Because we need ingredients for the Monkey Speak amulet and the Greegrees. The Greegrees, I think we get all the ingredients on site. 5 bananas we can acquire along the way pretty easily, I think. Monkey Corpse we'll get at the same time we get the bananas, I think. I don't have the herb lore level to make potions yet, do I? No, I need 38 to make prayer pots. Okay. I don't suppose if a kind soul put a couple in the storage. No. Yeah, that's too much to ask for. Okay, well. I strongly suspect that if I just bring some energy potions, that I probably won't need. I won't need a prayer potion. I might have to flick a little or something, but I can do that just fine. Alright, do I have any decent food? Preferably pre-cooked. Not really. What is my cooking level again? 27? I can go cook some salmon. Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Salmon's not great. Yeah. You can do this quest without prayer, I'm pretty sure. So with a bit of prayer and a bit of food, I should be able to make it through, no problem. We'll find out one way or the other. Now next we need to go to Karjama and get some monkey bones. Yeah, there's a cooking level. We take those. Total level 1125. Only 125 more levels before we can get to the 1250 worlds. And I, personally, am a big fan of level total worlds. Gets me away from all the plebs in the standard worlds. Okay, now. Go to Ardoin. Restore our prayer here at the monastery. And then we'll head over here to catch a boat. And then from there, We'll beat the shit out of a monkey and take its corpse. And if I can, I'll grab bananas. I might have to get rid of some salmon to fit those in my inventory, but I'm not entirely sure if there's bananas available in this set of Karjama or not. If not, we can probably get them on the actual island. They're marked specifically as can be obtained during the quest, so not too worried about obtaining bananas. Okay, I think there's a monkey over here somewhere. There we go. Hey, you. Take the monkey bones. And now we need to get to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. The best way to do that right now is to teleport and take the spirit tree. I need to hurry up and work on construction soon. I miss having all my portals and all my teleports all nicely stashed in my house. Gnome Stronghold. Talk to King Narnode in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. Okay. You remember Glug's shipbuilding facility in Karjama? After you defeated Glug's demon, I sent an envoy of Royal Guard, the 10th Squad, to oversee the decommissioning of the shipyard. They were ordered to use force if necessary. Haven't heard anything from them. I don't even know if they reached the shipyard. Okay. Will you visit his old shipyard in Karjama and find out if the 10th Squad ever managed to reach it? You may need this royal seal to identify yourself as my envoy. Please report to me as soon as you have any information. Monkey Madness, Chapter 1, in which our hero finds himself drawn back into Glug's web of deception and deceit. Okay. Go up to the top level of the tree. Talk to the glider captain. And go to Karjama. Yeah, that was a medium task in the Karjama area. We take those. Every task I can finish that I don't have to go out of my way to do later is a win. Hey you, what are you up to? I'm trying to open the gate. I can see that. Why? I'm on a special mission for King Narnode of the Gnomes. I don't believe you wouldn't send a human. Well, he did. Tough. Look, I have the Gnome Royal Seal. Okay. Please step inside, sir. Now. Investigating the mysterious disappearance of the 10th Squad of King Narnode's Royal Guard. They were sent to carry out some work in the area. Royal Guard? I know nothing about them. Absolutely nothing. You have no idea why they mysteriously disappeared? None whatsoever. What were they here to do? They were to oversee the decommission of the shipyard. Decommission of the shipyard? I see. Well, we had some seriously strong southerly winds of late. They may have been blown off course during flight. I shall see personally the decommission. You should report to the king immediately. Yeah, about that. Okay, back to talk to the king again. We'll take the same path we did last time. Cape, the spirit tree to fortress. And then we go talk to the king. Okay. Go to the Gnome Stronghold. Welcome back, adventurer. Okay, I met a gnome who goes by the name of Karnak. Name sounds a little familiar, but it's nobody I know personally. He called himself a gnome liaison officer. He seemed a little odd. Never mind that. Did you find anything about my 10th squad? Karnak suggested they were blown off course by extreme southerly winds. Okay. Must convey them to a new high tree guardian, Darrow. You'll find him attending to business somewhere on the Grand Tree. Or correctly, he's over here by the bar. Indeed, that is where it is pointing me. Okay. I hope you feel like a quest, adventurer. Okay. During your performance on uncovering and neutralizing a threat, a very extreme Sonome hierarchy, the king has decreed you are to undertake a reconnaissance mission. You are to be taken far to the south of Karjama, farther than any gnome has purposely traveled before. You are to investigate Karnak's claim that Garkor's squad were blown off course. Okay. Oh, we just have to talk to him about random shit. Which is very annoying. Until finally he lets us continue on our way. There we go. Okay, so they blindfold us and lead us off to their secret glider cave. Now we talk to Darrow. Military gliders in this hangar are a prototype for a much refined version of the standard variety we currently use. Okay, Flight Commander Wadar, I'd like you to meet. Okay, greetings to you too, visitor. Not just any old visitor. Wadar, this is the person who exposed Glug and defeated his demon. Okay. Gun squad went missing during their mission to decommission the eastern shipyard of Karjama. We still don't know what happened, but evidence suggests they're blown off course to the south. When reinitialization has been completed, you are to fly to the south of Karjama and accompany him on the mission. We are no closer to reinitializing, sir. The code is too hard. It is likely the only person who could do it is Glug. Okay. So we have to go do it for them, which is basically just doing a sliding block puzzle. There's a pattern to these things. Apparently they're not too hard once you figured them out. Damn it. I did that backwards. And even if you haven't figured them out, well, there's a handy solver available inside RuneLite. Unfortunately, it's really easy to outrun the game. There we go. Slide the final piece into place and you hear a low rumbling sound. And of course all the gliders unfold. Yay! Now we talk to Darrow. Flight Commander Radar, now that reinitialization is complete, I order you to fly to the south of Karjama. Okay. Speak to Radar when you're ready to leave, and good luck. And stock up on food for your journey. I can only carry enough provisions for myself. I'd be careful of local fauna too. I've heard that the bite is far worse than any noise they make. Yep, well, let's go. And here we are, on Crash Island. So named because of all the gliders that are crashed here. So we find a member of the 10th squad. We are to investigate the disappearance of the 10th squad of the Royal Guard. Am I suspecting you, Lumdu, are a member of the 10th squad? Okay. Show him the Royal Seal. We were on our way to decommission Glug's old shipbuilding facilities in eastern Karjama. We obviously chose the wrong season to fly. We were one gnome to a glider, so each was extremely light, and they got blown off course and crashed. Winds drove us into the treetops, which destroyed the canvas of our gliders. We dragged what remained of the gliders out onto this beach. Alright. There's a large populated atoll to our west. Cannot see it from here, but it's within sailing distance. Spent time gathering enough wood to fashion 2 boats. The sergeant took the rest of the 10th squad and the larger of the boats to explore the islands and search for potential glider launch sites. Anyway, so we persuade him to take us over to the island and leave Wadar here to guard the gliders instead. Eventually, anyway. Okay. Meanwhile, far away in Karjama, the workers are getting restless, Karnak. All this talk of Glug being replaced doesn't bode well for, how shall I put this, their morale. Okay. For now, tell your men to continue work on the battleships. Give me some time. Well, good luck getting your money. Monkey Madness Chapter 2, in which our hero finds himself engaging in severe quantities of monkey business. Alright. So, there's a valley over here that we need to enter. I'm not sure what happens if we don't have Protect from Missiles on when we enter it, but nothing good, that's for sure. Damn it. We'll grab that damn salmon. I have them on left click drop, I need to fix that. I know better than standing right beside that door. I can Metal Gear this shit. Ow. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to the drunken dwarf. I could use a kebab. Not the beer, though. I'm gonna drop that. Okay. Okay, you know what? We'll pick the lock later. I don't want to deal with the spider over there if I don't have to. Oh, damn it. I'm smart enough not to do that. Move, you fool. Ow. I knew better than that, and I did it anyway. And every time you get smacked by those bastards, the gnomes in here make fun of you. Yeah, you gotta wait till he actually heads down the hallway before you can open the door. Okay. Now. I've been through this section before. Oh, Gardor. A fine day you've chosen to visit this hellish island, human. A good day to you too, Sergeant. I've been sent by your King Narnode to investigate the circumstances surrounding the mysterious disappearance of my squad. Yes, I know. How did you know that? The King and I are still in communication, albeit sporadic. I decided I need a human of your caliber to assist me. It is pleasing to see you are still alive. Why do you need a human? There is more going on than meets your eye, human. Did you not find it strange that an entire squad be sent to decommission a shipyard? Well, indeed, but there are more pressing matters at hand. 3 of my squad have been captured and placed in the jail. They are watched over by somewhat overpowering guards. Before we can resume your original mission, we must rescue them. Okay. We've considered many things. I have my squad mage and sapper working below us right now. My assassin Karam is operating in the village itself. I remain here so I may overhear Awogi's plans. Okay. So, they need a monkey to work for them. Have you seen these monkeys? You could never convince them to work for you. I wasn't suggesting convincing them, human, but you... Don't be ridiculous. I'm a human, not a monkey. Don't be too skeptical. You humans are considered to be quite closely related to monkeys. Go and see my squad mage Zuknok. Tell him I have asked you to be disguised as a monkey so that you may infiltrate the village. As you will see, he is something of an expert on the subject. I can't even communicate with the monkeys. Just go and find my squad mage, human. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can kill one of these ninja monkeys along the way. Come on, your max hit isn't that pitiful. Smack him. I don't need to pray against him at all at this point. Okay, let's go grab those ninja monkey bones. Okay. Ow. Search crate. Kill that damn spider. Full of magical monkey dentures. Damn spiders. Take one? Yes, I would like to take one. Okay. Now we search this crate. Yes, I'd like to go down through the hole in the floor underneath this crate. As you can see, there are some slight bugs with the way this room is rendered. Damn it. I'm wasting poison resistance like crazy. Okay, we have the monkey amulet mold. Ow. teleport out. Okay. Restore our prayer. Need to change these to left click eat. Okay, let's go resupply. So we have monkey bones and ninja monkey bones. We'll get the rest as we go. Okay, we'll grab another thing of anti-poison. Tempted to grab the super anti-poison, but I have tons of normal anti-poison. I might as well use them up. Okay. Yeah, there is an optional section to get the bones for RFD. Which we will do. I do wish I had prayer potions. It would be very handy for this next section. So failing that, I will grab more food. Where are they? There they are. Go cook some salmon. Of course, we burn the first one. Why wouldn't we? Lovely. Okay, now. It would be a shorter run to teleport. I think. Not much shorter, but a little shorter. So we need to take the monkey dentures and the amulet mold to Zooknock. And that'll give us an enchanted bar, which we can use together with the mold to make the monkey speak amulet. We're gonna have to make this the coming run twice. Once to get the amulet, and once to get the Gree-Grees. Annoying. Particularly without prayer potions. And getting back to the island here is a pain in the rear. Or correctly, if we go far enough south, we can avoid most of the creatures that try to poison us. That are in the jungle itself. Okay, we'll stand here for a bit and regain our run energy, because we're going to want a lot of run energy for this next bet. I don't think we'll need to pray to get through here. Can't remember. Well. Oh yeah, we will need to pray protect from melee against the various monkeys trying to attack us. And there's the falling rocks. They say continuously walking will avoid them. That is not necessarily true. I've been hit by falling rocks even when we're just running straight through. The other traps I'll just have to keep an eye out for. But really we need to watch out for these two. Anyway. Okay, we basically regained our run energy, so let's go. Hey, knock it off, you stupid spider. Damn it. There was a monkey underneath there. Bastard. Look at that, we just got hit while turning the corner. We were most certainly running at the time. Avoid the damn monkeys. Don't want to pray melee the whole way there if I can avoid it. Wish it was a hotkey I could press to turn prayers on. But alas, this is not that kind of game. Nope, don't step on top of that, you fool. Yeah, I think we'll be able to just run through with leaving prayer on from now on. There's a trap back in there I didn't see. Well, that's why we brought the salmon along. I don't have to pay that much attention to the traps. This is why we brought the energy potions, because we're already running low on run energy. I'm running very low on run. Or not run, prayer. But we're there, so. Okay, hello Zuknok. I'm on a mission for King Narnod of the Gnomes. Intent to investigate the whereabouts of the 10th squad of the Royal Guard went missing during recent mission to Karjama. Okay. So we ran into the sappers and Zuknok himself. Okay. Rumor has it you're blown off course. Okay. We were blown off course. Fortunately, you managed to find a small island to steer our gliders towards. Okay, split up into several small groups to search the island for potential gnome glider launch sites. While we knew the island to be inhabited, we did not expect its occupants to be quite so militant. Monkeys. Lots of monkeys. They're unlike any other type of monkey we've come across. A far cry from the usual wild variety. These were armed with high-quality weaponry and uncanny tactical ability. We were overwhelmed in numbers. Some of us managed to escape, but the rest were taken captive. Okay. We are attempting to tunnel to this northern cavern and then move upwards from there. Detect a large cavern to the north. Yeah, about that. Spoke to your sergeant. He believes the best way to rescue the rest of your squad with some minimum casualties is for us to have an insider, a monkey working for us. Ah, he wants me to turn you into a monkey. Actually, it's more along the lines of a disguise. I think you misunderstand, human. Do you know why you were sent here? Okay. Yes, we already know all this stuff, damn it. Apparently it's set up this way, so if you can go, if you don't talk to What's-His-Face first and make him somehow find your way down here, you can still find out what's going on. I don't know. Anyway, they repeat themselves a lot, this part of the quest. Paracore has long decided that we needed a monkey insider, had necessary magic to transform the shape-shifting spell. We needed a human to transform. Okay. They tried it with gnomes before, but the results were far from satisfactory. Although we, like you, are related to the monkeys, the link is too weak for a successful transformation. Alright, there'll be two aspects to your transformation. We must first arrange it so you are able to understand and communicate with the monkeys. Also transform your body so you may pass amongst them unnoticed. Okay. Suggests that I invest the ability to communicate with the monkeys in an authentic monkey amulet. Similarly, the transformation spell should be stored in a monkey talisman of some kind. We need a gold bar, a monkey amulet mold, and something to do monkey speech. Okay, so we use the dentures on Zuknok. Excellent. We still need a gold bar and monkey amulet mold. Use mold on Zuknok. We still need the gold bar. Use gold bar on Zuknok. Excellent. Now listen closely, human. I will cast a spell to enchant this gold bar with the powers contained in these monkey dentures. You must then smith the gold using the monkey amulet mold. However, unless you do this in a place of religious significance to the monkeys, the spirits contained within will likely depart. Okay, somewhere in the village. It ought to be obvious. Now give me a moment. Zuknok hands you back the gold bar and the monkey amulet mold. Okay. Teleport out to prepare to make the amulet. You'll want some food, prayer potions, anti-poisons, the mold, and the enchanted bar. Well, yeah. We'll just have to do without prayer potions, which means I'm going to have to be quick. I could grab some prayer gear. That would probably help a little. Anyway. So I figured out a few things about the way the monkeys work last time I did this. Get a full anti-poison again. Okay. Grab more salmon. We're basically doing the same thing we did at the start of the quest. We're getting ourselves captured. Then we have to escape from prison and so on and so forth. Mm, 29 cooking. We take those. We're gonna need to get 70 cooking to finish our FD eventually. Matter of fact, to do rescuing the monkey is gonna take 70 cooking, I think. But that is a ways off into my future, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. Okay. Now we have to get back to Ape Atoll, which is slow and annoying, but we have to go to the Spirit Tree, and then to Gnome Stronghold, and then the second floor of the Gnome Stronghold, and then we have to talk to oh, what's his face? And he'll take us to a place where we talk to Wadar, who'll take us to a place where we talk to Luma, was it? Who takes us to the island. It's needlessly complicated. I think right after we make the okay. So some of the gorillas are... you can't move through them. And some of the gorillas you can move through during this next section. So you kind of got to know what direction you can approach from and then wiggle around and make it in. Alright, so we run along the southernmost side of the island. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Okay, good. We avoided the spider. Now we pray protect from missiles and run into here and hopefully don't get poisoned the whole time. Oh yeah. Damn it, we got poisoned. We didn't take any damage, but we got poisoned. Okay. Bastard turned around and came back. There's that stupid spider. I don't think we have to worry about him. Alright. Now we have to get into this temple, and we have to murderize a gorilla. Now, if I can remember exactly how this safe spot works. I think these guys are 2x2 creatures, so we can stand right over here and be safe. Yeah. Yeah, 34 magic. We take those. These guys can hit 14s, so we don't want to stand close to them without praying melee. So the ones that have big monkey beards are, I believe, the ones you can't walk through. So like this one right here. We're splashing a lot here. That poor fool. You can't kill the monkeys in melee like that. When you get them low, they will beat their chests and heal. Okay, that's another blocker. I think you can kill them with magic like this. Stop splashing, dumbass. There we go. It looks like we're getting 11.5 XP per splash. Not great. Oh well, it's not like we don't have the runes. The thing I'm mainly worried about is the stupid monkey healing. Stop splashing. Oh well. If I had better magic gear, this would be a lot easier. Hopefully the jungle demon isn't this much of an issue. Not sure what the jungle demon's actual level is. I'll probably want to bring pure magic gear for that. I do have some other pieces I can wear. That would get my magic attack bonus up a little bit more. And as long as I pray I protect from magic, I can't take damage from him. I think tonight I'll grind out 2 more attack levels with the crab so I can have enough to use dragon weaponry. And then I'll just need to make enough money that I can buy a dragon scimitar, and that'll be a pretty nice upgrade. Anyway, we will kill this monkey guard eventually. Any year now. I think the last time I did this quest, did I have the crystal bow already? I think I did. Yeah, I would have had to have had it because I didn't do this quest until quite late because I combined it together with doing the RFD step, so I wouldn't have to remake the Gregories because I didn't know UIM the last time I did it. Means it wasn't until pretty late that I came here actually. But anyway. You get my thieving level up. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do on this account right now. Like killing this monkey. And that's another monkey blocker. We need to get down this trapdoor. Remember correctly, the way I did it the last time was I lured a couple of these monkeys around over here and then snuck around the back. Something like that. For some reason it was way easier approaching from this side than from the other side. I'm not even sure why. Anyway. Just a couple decent hits and he'll go down. Just a couple decent hits and he'll go down. We need to hit a 5 and a 6 or any other similar combo. Well, there's the 5. Now it says we need to hit a 7. Okay, now it says we need to hit a 3. So, almost any hit will take him out. Well, there's magic level 35. Now cast Firebolt. Means we should go and swap out these mind runes for our chaos runes next time we're at the bank. There we go. Monkey's dead. Okay. Spray, protect from melee. Grab the gorilla bones. Go over here. Ellie, you bastard. See if you can sneak through. Failing that, we might have to do some luring. Nope. Yeah, come over here. Over here. Ew. Damn it. That asshole's blocking him in. Move. Move your fat monkey ass out of the way. Come on. You could technically have squeaked through there, but I don't want to bet on it actually happening. There we go. We made it. Okay, now we have zombie monkeys down here. Not sure if these assholes can be safe spotted or not. Hello, Queen Alexa. Welcome here. More good hit on this stupid little monkey and we'll have his carcass. Okay, more than one more hit. I'll take those, thank you. Use enchanted bar on wall of fire. Ball of wall. Boom, we have an M-Speak amulet. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Preferably without being instantly crumped by the... Okay, look. Well, that works too. Now, can I get down from this level without... Yeah, I can over here. Excellent. Okay. What type of game is this? This is old school RuneScape. It is one of the largest MMOs remaining alive at this time. Okay. Now we have to go speak to the young monkey over here. If I can squeak my way out of here without getting the shit kicked out of me by these big monkeys. Okay. Best game ever? Well, if it's the best game ever, Treebeard, then why aren't you playing it? I mean, you're right, but also... you really should be playing if you think it's the best game ever. Alright, so there is the monkey's aunt. We do not want to be seen by the monkey's aunt. Matter of fact, we will tag the monkey's aunt so we can see her through the roof more easily. Now, we depict some bananas from this tree, give them to the monkey child. And then he will give us his talisman. And then we will engage in monkey child abuse. Well, not really. What we will do is we will continue talking to him. We'll ask him for his talisman. He'll give it to us. Then we'll tell him we can't give it back. He'll cry. We wait. We talk to him again. Over and over and over. Until we have... Okay. Hello, monkey child. I'm just going to hold spacebar through this because I don't want to get caught by the stupid monkey's aunt. Okay, we'll wait to the next cycle to continue the next part of the discussion. What to do in this game? Whatever you want to do. It is kind of a sandbox game. There is a whole load of different things you can go, or places you can go and things you can do. Currently, I'm questing. So, there is a very long list of quests in this game. And we're doing one of them. There's all these different skills to train. Things to make with all these different skills. Bosses to kill. Loot to grind for. Monkey ants to wait to get out of your way. Okay, let's go talk to the monkey child again. We tell him that we're a monkey's uncle. And he says, "You don't look like my uncle." Okay. Those ant wanted bananas. So we give him some bananas, and he's happy with them. And then if we wait another cycle, his aunt will give him a toy, in other words, a monkey talisman. And then we ask him if we can borrow his toy, and he tells us yes. And then we have to wait another cycle, and then we come back and talk to him again. And tell him that we lost it, and can we please borrow it again? Whereupon he'll cry and get all unhappy. But his aunt will give him another one. And we keep doing that until we have... let's see, I need 4 talismans. Oh. Thankfully they're not here for me. You fool. You should know better than that. Okay, his aunt did not actually give him the toy yet. Anyway, we just brutally murdered a bird that was in the way. They didn't even drop anything. Oh well. Yeah. If the aunt spots you, she will call the guards. And then you have a very limited amount of time to get away. And if you don't make it, they smack your ass and haul you over here to the prison again. Which is not ideal. Best to avoid that fate. Okay. Now we go talk to the monkey child. Can I borrow it? But I only just got it. Please? Okay then. Monkey gives you some kind of talisman. Alright, now we... Really, I think I can talk to him again immediately. I've lost that toy. I've lost. You've lost it. What am I going to play with? The monkey child begins to cry. Nope. Don't want to go that far. Okay, there we go. Now we wait for another cycle. And the next time his aunt comes by, she should give him another one. And then we go talk to him again and ask him if we can borrow it again. And we keep doing that until we have 4 of them. 1 for every set of bones we have in our inventory. There's another fool who got spotted by the monkey's aunt. You would think they would have figured it out by now. Oh well. Well, it's kind of funny. If you talk to the guy who owns the scimitar shop, I'm feeling a bit better now. Aunt gave me a new toy. Wow, can I borrow it? Only if you promise to give it back. Okay, I promise. Now I talk to him again. I've lost the toy. You lost it? What am I going to play with now? The monkey child begins to cry. Anyway. So if you go talk to the guy who owns the scimitar shop in Alcurd, there's a dialogue option where you can ask him if he sells dragon scimitars. Because he only sells them up to... Is it adamant scimitar he sells, or is it only mithril? It might only be mithril scimitar. Anyway. And he'll tell you that mithril scimitar, you'll be a monkey's uncle before you own a mithril scimitar. Not mithril. Dragon. Damn it. And the only way to get a dragon scimitar is to complete this quest, where you pretend to be a monkey's uncle. The monkey child is too busy crying. Okay. So we have to wait for another full cycle. The ant was too close when we did that, and he hadn't timed out yet or whatever. Anyway. But technically I really only have to do that once. I don't have to keep making the monkey child cry over and over again. However, if I only do it once, I'll have to run through the tunnels twice. Because what I'll need to do is I need to get 1 talisman. I need to run through the tunnels, get turned into a monkey Grigri, and then I use the monkey Grigri to turn into a monkey, and then I can go buy them from one of the shops here in the monkey market. For like 1,000 coins each or something, so it's not too expensive. However, I could just not and make a monkey cry instead. Yes, I am a monster. Why do you ask? Okay, let's go talk to the monkey child. Feeling a bit better now. Hey, gave you a new toy. Wow, can I borrow it? Only if you promise to give it back. Okay, I promise. I've lost that toy you gave me. Oh no, what am I going to play with now? Alright, we only have to do that one more time. So technically, if you get the guards called on you, it is possible to escape if you're fast enough. You can run in here and up this ladder, I think. I would rather avoid that, thank you. But if I have to, good to remember that you can do that. You have to be pretty fast, though. Oh. Okay, let's go talk to the monkey child again. Monkey child's too busy crying. Damn it. That's a bot name if I ever saw one. Might not be a bot though. Let's see, what's his stats look like? 99 strength and he hasn't done this quest? Okay. No clues. 19 Scurious KC, no other boss KC at all. Okay. Got pretty varied stats though. No clues done. A little odd. I wish you could see what quests someone had done. I'm not going to call that guy a bot, but it might very well be. Alright, Monkey Child. Wow, can I borrow your toy? Okay, I promise. No, we're not going to make him cry again. Because we don't need to, we have the 4 talismans. Okay. Now. Teleport out and prepare to make the talisman. You want some food, prayer potions, anti-poisons. Okay. We have the bones we need, we have the talismans we need. If we don't need the monkey amulet mold anymore, because we made that, so we can drop it. I need to go restore my prayer. We should have enough food and everything else we need. But I want to restore my prayer, so let's teleport out. Okay. Now. Okay. I want to turn in the mind runes or grab chaos runes. Also, is there anything I can grab that will increase my mage accuracy? Oh, let's take the holy symbol. That'll help a little bit with not losing so much prayer as we run through the... what do you want to call it? I could take the wizard robe, but I'm not going to. Okay. The holy symbol will help a little bit with the run. We have enough food, I think, so I'm not gonna get more of that. I'll probably load up on more food when it comes time to actually kill the jungle demon, just in case. And I'll probably wear... oh... I might just keep this gear. At least try. If we just get bodied, I'll teleport out and go get better prayer gear. I don't think I can reasonably get better magic gear at this level. I really should get at least 66 magic so I can go buy a set of, what do you call it? Mystic. Yeah, there's that guy I talked to when I was in the prison the first time. Rug or whatever. Nice to see a few actual players out there. There's a lot of actual players nowadays. There's also a lot of bots. Unfortunately. Thankfully, bots don't affect me too much. Hello, Emma Plays. Well, come here. I'm not a main, so I don't have to worry about bots generally. Okay, let's suck down anti-poison and run. Yeah, see, they say those stupid things won't hit you if you run through here, but that's not true. Keep our run up. How am I doing? Oh, pretty well. Eat a little bit of food as we run. Keep an eye out for traps. We just missed one there. Hard to see the traps sometime underneath these stupid ceiling bits. There's anything there I need to worry about. Here's where we need to actually start running into traps we need to worry about. Is that guy chinning? Looks like he is. Oh, good luck to him. So the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels, aka here, are a pretty reasonable early-ish game place to train ranged. You catch Chinchompas, and then you can throw them at the monkeys who kill them. And they drop bones, and you pick those bones up and you drop them on the ground, spread them out a little bit. And they are raised into more monkeys. And more monkeys. The next thing you know, there's so many monkeys you don't throw them all. And since Chinchompas are an AoE weapon, it's a particularly effective way to train your range skill. I've never actually done it here. I've chinned temple spiders before, which is much lower XP per hour, but you get some loot too. Whereas here you don't get any loot, you just get XP. Apparently the Monkey Madness 2 tunnels are even better. I don't know, I've never completed Monkey Madness 2, so I can't exactly use them. Suck down the energy potion real quick. That is, after all, why I brought it. Okay. And our prayer survived all the way through. It wouldn't have if we hadn't brought the holy symbol. Okay, use Monkey Talisman Zooknock. You've already done so. Open the quest journal, resync your current state, then use Monkey Bones. Okay. And do that 4 more times. Use Monkey Talisman on Zooknock. Use Monkey Bones. Do not bury them. That would be very tragic. And he casts a little spell. And gives us back the Monkey Gree. Which unfortunately only works on this island. It'd be much more fun if it didn't be used. It could be used anywhere, but oh well. Okay, Karnak and Wadar are meeting. Look at these guys' chins. Good to see you again, Karnak. It's a strange island these monkeys inhabit. Well observed. How have you been keeping yourself occupied? I'm now a flight commander. My duties include testing Glug's prototype military glider. My, how things have changed since Glug's time. Now, what of the human? The human? Just somebody Narnode appears to have taken a fancy to. It's hard to tell why. I suspect the human was involved in Glug's fall from grace. You may be right. Never mind, there are greater matters afoot. With Glug gone, it falls to us to continue with his plans. Also, the shipyard workers are becoming restless. I see. What do you have in mind? Money for me, Waydar, and a promotion for you. As you know, the 10th squad of the Royal Guard are slightly worse for wear on this island. Okay. What if they were to die? An entire squad of the Royal Guard goes missing in the jungles of Karjama. We could blame it on the humans. Narnode would be furious. Precisely. He might even order an invasion. At the very least, he'll step up the defense. More orders for me, promotion for you. Very clever. It might also serve us well to remind Narnode of Bolren's situation. Ah yes, all that trouble with the Khazard. Last I heard, Bolren had retrieved the orbs of protection. Apparently some human lent their assistance. Really? Typical human meddling behavior. Nevertheless, it will stoke the fires of worry. After all, the battle still continues. I agree. Anyhow, we don't want your human wondering as to your whereabouts. When the time is right, don't hesitate to dispose of it. Understood. Military gliders are, after all, an untested form of transport. Alright, we have Karjaman Monkey Grigri. Monkey Madness Chapter 3, in which our hero finds himself contending with life as a monkey. Alright, let's use this on Zuknak. Can you make me another monkey talisman? There we go. Yes, I'm sure. I don't know why, but this process is needlessly annoying. You hand Zuknak the monkey talisman. And then use small ninja monkey bones on Zuknak. He gives us the ninja monkey Grigri. And we talk to him again. Ask him to make another one. Okay. Use Monkey Talisman on Zuknak. And then use the Gorilla Bones on Zuknak. We won't need all of these Grigris until later. Okay. Go away, Turpentine. Nobody cares about you. Talk to Zuknak again. Can you make me another talisman? Yes, I'm sure. Use the monkey talisman on Zuknak. Use the small monkey bones on Zuknak. Okay. There we go. Zombie, gorilla, ninja, and Karjaman monkey. We have all the Grigris we need. Yeah, we need to go teleport out and get more food and stuff. And most importantly, refill our prayer. I don't want to try to do this fight with 3 prayer points. I probably could, however, that would be a bad idea. Okay. And we need to go to Ardoin for the next step anyway. So, let's hold the Karjaman Monkey Grigri. Which we can only do over beside this monkey pen for some reason. We talk to the monkey minder. Why do you monkeys keep trying to escape? Good thing I've caught you before you got away, you little scoundrel. So we get dumped in the monkey cage. which is a hard task in the Ardoin area for some reason, despite it not actually being that hard. Alright, now we talk to a monkey. Oh, I forgot to put on the M-Speak amulet. We talk to a monkey. Would you like to get out of here? Escape? That's all I ever think about. That's convenient. When would you like to leave? Where will you be taking me? To a happy sunny jungle of Karjama. Wow, yeah, I was born there, you know? That's nice. Are you ready to go? Yes, actually, can I bring some of my friends? No, I only have space for one. Please? No. Pretty please? No. Pretty please with a banana on top? Look, I already said no. If you want to come, then jump into my backpack. Alright. Now. We swap back to human form and we talk to the monkey minder. My word, what are you doing in there? I don't know. One minute I was asleep and the next minute I was here surrounded by monkeys. Well, don't worry, we'll have you out of there shortly. I kind of like this quest. It is one of my favorites in some ways. It is needlessly annoying in certain sections, but speaking of needlessly annoying in sections, this flippin' monkey is going to stop us to complain every couple seconds. And we can't teleport there, we have to walk. And if we do teleport, we'll have to start over again for some reason. I've never actually tried to see what would happen if I teleported. Oh. But oh well. Might as well drink my last dose of energy potion. And I might as well grab gear. Oh, you can poke the monkey if you want, I suppose. Oh, yeah. I almost ran too far north. Okay, over here is the gates. We'll go through them to the interior of the gnome stronghold. They really didn't do a very good job of building walls. I'm hungry. Shut up, monkey. Nobody cares about you. Alright, I wonder if there's any decent food in the storage. There probably isn't. And let's face it, if I have to eat a whole bunch during this fight, I'm going to be teleporting out anyway. Yeah, like there are some botanical pies, but also no. Some stews. I think I bought most of those. So you know what? I'm going to take some stews. It's really crowded in here. Yeah, shut up, monkey. I am going to keep the holy symbol because that will be very useful during the fight. And I need to go ahead and set my spell to Firebolt. And then we're ready to kill the jungle demon. So, good night, survey. Okay. Now, up the ladder. Over to talk to what's-his-face. Talk to Wadar, who, despite saying that he's going to dump us on the ground, hasn't done so. Talk to Lumdo. And then we need to equip the Gree and proceed in the form of a monkey, which, when we're in the form of a monkey, we don't get bitten by any of the various poisonous creatures here. Just very nice. Yeah, the monkeys here in town are like, oh hey, there's a monkey outside, let him in. Open the gates, a monkey wishes to pass. Okay, now we can head right up through the middle of town. No worries about being attacked by the monkey guards. There's a scimitar stall. We could trade with the person there. I don't think we can trade with them yet. Oh yeah, we can. They have no dragon scimitar in stock yet. Costs 100,000 coins, which I'm halfway to that much money. I am really poor right now. I should probably go and start working on like my thieving level or something. Soon, TM. Do Arty Nights or something for a while. Alright, let's go talk to Gardor. Shut up, monkey. Why, Zugnok has outdone himself this time. You do look very much like a monkey, you know. By happy coincidence, you appear to be just the right sort of monkey. I need you now to seek audience with Awoge. Claim you are an envoy from the monkeys of Karjama and are seeking an alliance. You must win his trust if we are to succeed. Okay. We talked to the Elder Guard. I'd like to speak to Awoge. Only the captain of the monkey guard. Okay. We need to go to talk to Kruk. And he's way the hell over on their side of the island. Unfortunately, we had to speak to Gardor first. And that guard first. Otherwise, we could have spoke to Kruk on the way in, and that would have saved us a lot of time. But alas, we're not allowed to do that. I mean, we could have went and spoke to Kruk, but it wouldn't have helped. We could talk to the monkeys at. I'm curious what happens when we do. Oh. What's a monkey like you doing here? I'm just passing through, actually. Fair enough, then. Oh. Yeah. I'm kind of curious. I've never tried this. What happens if I go to talk to the monkeys running the general stall? I think that's the right one. No. Let's talk to monkeys running the magic stall then. Okay, there we go. Monkey talisman. Let's buy a monkey talisman. He's got Eyes of Gnome instead of Eyes of Newt. As far as I know, the Eye of Gnome is not good for anything. Okay. Now, let's go over here. I'm really curious what happens if you try to give the monkey child back his talisman. Monkey child gives you a hug. Aww. Okay. I didn't even know if it was possible to give us back his talisman, and it is indeed possible. Well, I suppose it's the least we can do after making him cry 3 times. But anyway. Now, let's go talk to Kruk. And before you say, but Milo, I thought you did this quest before, at least twice. How did you not know if that was possible or not? That's because my previous 2 characters were monsters. Absolute monsters, I say. And they made the monkey cry 3 times and then did nothing about it. Anyway. Now. Go talk to Kruk. What brings you up here, monkey? Come to seek an audience with Owoge. I am told need your permission to do so. I'm an envoy for the monkeys of Karjama. I have come to propose an alliance. Okay. Thankfully, we don't have to run all the way back. Because he leads us over and lets us in. What brings you to my island? I am an envoy from the monkeys of Karjama. We wish to propose an alliance. Okay. We offer strength in numbers, and our island would serve as a northern platform for defense. All that we ask for in return is peace. I don't trust him, Awoge. Never trust a northern monkey. I think he seems trustworthy, sir. I must admit, I've always regarded your kind as our inferior cousins. However, I'm very well aware that you may have a few things to offer. I have heard your kind are exceptionally resourceful. I wish to put this reputation to the test. You must be well aware your kind are hunted and trapped almost everywhere. In particular, you may have heard such activities in the city known to the humans as Ardoin. There are several of your kind being kept captive there. I challenge you to free one and return it to me. Okay. Have you brought with you a captive? Yes, I have. Well done. You've shown yourself to be very resourceful. You managed to complete an extremely long journey remarkably quickly. Yeah, it's because we finished it before we came here, but anyway. I think he says that line about remarkably quickly no matter how long it takes you, though. You are clearly well acquainted with ways of the world. We will talk more on this later. In the meantime, feel free to remain as long as you like on my island. I must think upon it some more and discuss the matter with my advisors. We will contact you when we are ready. Okay. And talk to him again. We are still pondering your proposition. We will let you know when we have an answer. Now, let's go talk to Garkor. We have to talk to the guard to get out. I want to leave now, as you wish. Okay, talk to Garkor. Well done on winning Awoge's trust. I overheard everything from here. However, your efforts may be in vain. Progress in the caves has been slow, while you and Ardoin, Brunswicket, and Waymont have overheard a slightly disturbing conversation. Somewhere far below Apatol. Good evening, Awoge. It is always dark here, Gnome. Why have you asked to see me in private? Karnak and I have a suggestion to make. That's Waydar. Then be quick about it. The foot soldiers of the Royal Guard in your jail. Would it not be easier if they were somehow just to die? Why would I want to do that? Your king would declare war on my island. I can assure you he will not. We will lay the blame at the humans' feet. Narnode will indeed declare war, not against you, but against humankind. You are, of course, welcome to your share of the profits. Intriguing. I have recently secured an alliance with the Northern Monkeys, which may prove useful. What would you have me do? Kill the foot soldiers and the rest of the 10th Squad. My superior has sent you a few tricks which may prove useful. Such as high magic, the ability to summon the entire 10th Squad to a single location, and even those who escaped, yes. And of course, you will also receive access to one of his pets. You must be careful with these, as you have only one use of each. Ensure you set your trap well. None must survive lest they spread the truth. Okay. What of the human? Ignore him. My colleague's official mission was to look after a human in the area, but don't worry, it is probably dead already. Okay, very well. I shall let you know when I have dealt with the Royal Guard. With access to one of Glug's pets, I don't think I'll need it. Monkey Madness Chapter 4, The Final Battle. What shall we do? Zuknok and I have come up with a plan. What kind of plan? I hope you were listening closely. The teleportation spell that was provided will teleport all of the 10th squad, no matter where we may be. In effect, the spell will break Lumo, Bunkto, and Cardo out of jail for us. But you'll be transported straight into whatever trap they have prepared. Indeed, this is where you come in. Do not forget that we are the 10th squad of the Royal Guard, and that we are more than capable of holding our own. With your assistance, we should be able to defeat whatever is thrown at us. Okay, but how will I join you? Simple. We fool the teleportation spell that you are in fact a member of our squad. Zuknok knows Glug's grasp of magic well. He believes the spell is linked to the sigils that all of our squad carry. It is these sigils that identify us as a member of the squad. Garkor hands you some kind of a medallion. Welcome to the 10th squad. It's a replica Waymont has made of our squad sigils. If you wear it when the spell is cast, you will be summoned along with the rest of us. You should prepare, collect your thoughts and belongings, and then wear the sigil. Hurry, human, we do not wish to enter the fight without you. Okay. I believe that I am actually ready to go right now. Or at least as ready as I'm going to be. Let the sigil teleport you and Warren? Yes. Okay, so there's a rather simple trick to this fight. First is that I should have probably played Magic before I ever entered here. Anyway, if you never move from where you appear, the jungle demon will never move either. If you insist on moving, you can run across one of these bridges and stand over there and safe spot him. But as long as you never move, you just have to pray magic and you'll be protected against any attacks he can do to you. I think I'm splashing a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, splashing a ton. Thankfully the gnomes do a lot of damage to him. But you have to get the last hit, or he, I think he restores if you don't get the last hit. Let's just check, why don't we? Okay, hit 32 with both magic and melee. Protection parries reduce all damage to 0. His melee attack can hit even if you're 2 squares away, similar to Halberd. Okay. There's a safe spot, yada yada yada. Yeah, I knew that already. If the gnomes deal the final strike, he'll heal around 20% of his health. When the demon reaches 1 hit point, there will be a period where gnomes stop attacking, so you just window to deal the final blow yourself. So basically we do have to hit the final blow. Otherwise we have to do part of the fight again, which I don't want to do if I don't have to. Well, stop screwing up those clicks, you idiot. Okay. I'm doing an absolutely terrible job of one-tick clicking right now. And it looks like we killed him anyway. Oh yeah. Alright, grab those ashes. We probably don't need to flick at all, but it didn't hurt. Oh, that was most impressive display of skill. Also, we didn't use any of those stews. You should report to King Narnode immediately. Tell him the 10th squad still survives and suffered no casualties. Okay, speak to Zuknok. He'll arrange for you to leave. Alright, Zuknok, teleport me back. Ow. Damn it, I don't have any anti-poison. Okay, let's turn into a gorilla for a change of pace. Okay, yeah, the fastest way to get to where we're going is over there. Also, I need to go find the setting in the operating system that makes my mouse cursor huge when I shake it around and tell it not to do that. It turns out that's kind of annoying, actually. Although it is an interesting way to make it more visible if you can't find the damn thing. You just shake it around, it grows. Nope, nope, jump. There we go. No, those bastards captured me. Alright, anyway. Let's take the monastery teleport out. Restore our prayer. And then we go to the spirit tree. And if we were level 70 cooking, we could go back to that island and do even more shit. I, however, am not interested. So this stuff all is going to go into the bank. Return to King Narnode and Trino Gnome Stronghold. King Narnode. Yes, how's the mission going? It's been quite some time since you were on your way. It's over. It's finally over. What do you mean over? I mean finished. Yes, alright. Report on what happened. If I told you, you would not believe me. I expect Sergeant Gardor will be sending you a full report soon enough. And what of my 10th squad? They all live. We suffered no casualties. We? I'm part of the 10th squad now. I even have the sigil. Okay. I personally made a visit to the Royal Treasury and withdrew your reward. He hands you a huge stack of gold coins and several diamonds. It's 10k gold, which is actually not insignificant amount right now. 10,000 coins, 3 diamonds, and access to Darrow's training, which is useful enough. Hello, Crane. You better sign up for training. Training? Yes, all members of the Royal Guard must complete a mandatory training program. High Tree Guardian Darrow is in charge of the training program. You should know where to find him by now. Alright, let's go get trained. Doesn't really matter what I put these into. Want to sign up for the training program. Okay. How long does it take? For you, it should hardly take any time at all. Focus on increasing strength and stamina, or focus on increasing attack and defense. I don't think this gives me enough to get 2 levels of attack. I don't remember how much it gives. Strength and stamina is, I believe, strength and HP. Which... yeah. I kind of want attack and defense, though. Strength is easy to train. I don't like training defense, it's annoying. Several hours later. It's 35k of the focus skills? Okay. Well, that might be... yeah, that's darn close to getting me to 60 attack then. Okay, excellent. Hit points are 64, attack's now 59. Only 2k off, so I go smack crab a few times and get 60, no problem. I'll have 60 before I have the money to buy the scimitar. Okay. Well, that's handled. What's the first RFD step require me to have? Bread, an orange, a knife, blue, green, or purple dye, spice or gnome spice, fishing bait, bucket of water, charcoal. Alright, I can buy an orange right here, I believe. Is it from you? No. Is it from you? Or do I have to go over to their side and buy it from... I think you have to go buy it from the grocery over their side, maybe. There's somebody over there that sells alcohol and stuff. I need to turn this setting off. Free. Wait, does it get bigger the longer you shake it? Okay, that's silly. I kind of like that, actually. Alright, anyway. Pluto, do you have oranges in stock, or did I run to the cell over here by accident? Okay, orange. Boom. And a gnome spice. Okay, dye, knife, bread I don't have on me. But I can buy flour here, so I might as well buy some. Alright, there's a bank right over there. Also known as an unnoting station. I need to play the UIM again soon. I'm wasting entirely too much time on this account. Okay. Deposit the Grigories, the M-Speak Amulet, all the quest items. This tab is nothing but quest items. Most of them are trash. Eventually I'll need bank space and I'll go through it, but until then every quest item goes in here. But anyway, wasting time, rude. Okay. I'm gonna put these stews back in the group storage. I didn't eat a single one because I'm just that good. Alright. Bread. For bread, I need some of that flour I just bought. And a bucket of water. Which doesn't have water in it yet, but will soon. I also need a bucket of water, so that's good. Fishing bait. I have some in the bank, I know I do. There it is. Okay. A knife. Blue, green, or purple dye. I don't have any in my bank, but I bought a bunch and put it in the group storage. Take a purple because they're the easiest to get for free. Okay. Despite the fact that it still says we need a knife, that's not true, we have one. Bucket of water, we have the bucket, we can fill that with water later. A charcoal. I don't have any charcoal. Really? Okay. I can buy some from the shop in Karjama, I think. We bought from the general store in Shiloh Village or the one northwest of Tabawana. Yeah, I know that. I think you can also get charcoal if you chop down a burnt tree sometimes. There's 2 in the group storage. I never think to check in there for stuff unless I already know what I'm looking for. So there is. Okay. I'll have to buy more charcoal next time doing a quest that needs it and dump some in there. Alright, we just need to make the bread, which I think I can get water over here, maybe? Maybe not. If not, I'll have to go someplace else to cook it. Which is not exactly the world's greatest hardship. Alright, where do I need to? I need to go to Lumbridge to start this, so we'll just get the water there. You just put it in there? Well, thank you. Okay, use bucket on sink. Use bucket on pot of flour. Bread dough. Use bucket on sink. Drop pot. Okay. Cook the bread dough over here. There we go. Alright, let's go do some inspecting. Which one of these am I actually meant to be saving? Neither of them were at the previous council meeting. The goblins get through leaders so fast I find it hard to keep track. I heard the last leader died during a game of pin the tail on the basilisk. Well, no worries. I'm sure if you just find something that they'll both eat, that should work, I hope. Remembering the last time I dealt with these two, that may be easier said than done. Well, you could try asking some of the other goblins in their village for ideas. You should be able to find it just to the north of Falador, unless they decide the sky is the wrong color there or something. Okay. Now, fastest way to get to Goblin Village for me at this juncture would be... probably... hot air balloon, actually. Yeah. I think, I remember correctly, that hot air balloon just really takes a normal log, I think. You can't squeeze past the temple until you have, is it Easy Diary? I think it's the Easy Diary, but I haven't done any of the diaries for Falador, so it doesn't matter. I definitely have the agility level, but I don't have the diary. Which I should go crank out diaries soon, TM, but there's so much other stuff to do right now. Speaking of diaries, there should be enough willow branches in the storage to get that medium Falador step done. As well as Enlightened Journey. I did it myself earlier. Both of them things. What was I looking for? Oh yes. I'm gonna grab a willow log just in case, because I can't remember. No, it's willow to get Varrock, that's right. It's either oak or standard log. I don't have any standard logs, so let's just grab a axe. And I'm not gonna bother bringing an oak, because they'll be available to cut anywhere. Alright, also let's grab a Ring of Dueling, which I have in here somewhere. That should give me the Castle Wars, which will get me easy access to... Okay. That'll get me easy access to a balloon right over here. I'm gonna assume it's a normal log first. I need to go one of these days when I'm bored, chop a bunch of logs and stuff them in the log storage. Balloon is rarely the best way to get anywhere, but sometimes it is. Yep, we use a log to fly to Taverley. Okay. Okay. Through the door and downstairs to talk to the cook. Talk to Goblin Cook. Go away, human. Me's busy here. Busy doing what? He's working on a new way of cooking. We'll be most famousest Goblin Cook ever. I need your help. Wartface and Bentnose have each been trapped by a terrible curse. Oh, maybe that's why Mudknuckles not been shouted at recently. Suppose Meek should help, but first Mudknuckles must finish the experiment. Unfortunately, it's missing one vital ingredient. What do you need? Maybe I can get it for you. It's called charcoal. Mudknuckles here you can get it from shops in Karjama, but customs officers, they no like goblins anymore. Burnt trees, they good too. Smash them up with axes. But Mudknuckles not knowing of burnt trees in the only knows of burnt trees in the wilderness, and Mudknuckles too afraid to go there. Okay. I've got the charcoal you were after. Really? Then no time to lose. Mudknuckles ready to have everything else, sulfur and stuff. Sulfur, must be moving, follow me. Are you sure this is a good idea? Absolutely, best idea Mudknuckles ever had. I'm really not convinced that... Did it shake like that? What that noise? You just hear that? Hear what? Now they're shaking too. Ah, that'd be Mudknuckles again. Mudknuckles? I always loved this part of this quest. It worked! It did? You, the human who helped me, Mudknuckles is very grateful. We'll be famous real soon now. It's just collecting results. And so many results. On walls, on ceilings, everywhere. Think of calling it fast food because of how fast it goes from raw to burnt, see? Okay. Leader's Warface Bentno's been trapped by a terrible curse. Okay. I need to create a dish that both generals would eat to save them from the curse. Oh. What? It's impossible. Mudknuckles tried it before, but their requests, they make no sense. Why? What did they want? Well, Bentnose wanted fruit in the dish, but Wartface only fruit he is sliced oranges. That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe Bentnose objects to the color. Wartface, he wants some nice juicy maggots. Okay, Mudknuckles think this is a crazy waste of maggots mine, but each to their own, using them for fishing, that is. What's the problem? Bentnose not like maggots, say they're too bland, would only eat them if they spicier. Okay. Bentnose wanted bread in the mix. Wartface think bread too crunchy, prefers slimier, soggier food. Let me get this straight. I need orange slices, which aren't orange, maggots that aren't bland, and bread which isn't crunchy. Okay. Wonderful. Well, I guess I'll have to see what I can do. So we use a bucket of water on the bread, and we get soggy bread. And then we use the knife on the orange and make slices. And then we dye them purple. They turn an appealing grayish-brown color. It doesn't say unappealing, it says appealing. I'm not sure if I agree with that sentiment, but anyway. And then we use gnome spice on the fishing bait, and we get spicy bait. Okay, and somehow, somewhere in there, it broke the plugin that shows the tooltips. If we turn it off and then on again, will that fix it? No. Okay, I've got the ingredients you need. Ingredients make no sense, but give them here. Mud Knuckles make what you need. There you go, but don't go blaming Mud Knuckles if it doesn't work. The goblin hands you a bowl containing some kind of indescribable gray mush. It is the slop of compromise. Go use the slop of compromise on Warp Face or Bent Nose in the Lumbridge Banquet Room. Unfortunately, I have 20 minutes left to my home teleport, so we'll have to get back there a different way. The lazy way would be teleport to Alcrid and run. Is there anything closer? Probably not. Yeah. Gnome Glider. I don't think there's any Gnome Glider that's closer to us. So no. Ring of Dueling to Emir's Arena. Okay, now the tooltips are back. Through we go. And then let's go save the first set of individuals. Use Slop of Compromise on General Warface. You have freed the Goblin Generals. You're awarded 1 quest point, 1000 cooking XP, 1000 crafting XP, 1000 farming XP, increased Colonelmancer's chest access. You've teleported them away to safety. You only have 7 council members left to protect. Cooking skill is now level 30. You can now cook apple pies and tuna. Members can now cook wormholes, leckin fish, squirrel bats, mossy lizards, bream, and spit roast chompy bird. Okay. Oh, that means we could probably do chompy bird hunting at this point. I don't want to do chompy bird hunting at this point. But also I need to do chompy bird hunting before I can rescue this fat ass. Oh well. I should probably go fish and cook for a while. And get my fishing up high enough to do Temperos. But not right now. Okay, there's now 2 everything for sale in the chest. And we could buy bronze gloves if we wanted to. That would be a dumb idea. It's not worth it. Gotta drop that gnome spice. I don't want that shit. Actually, I probably better bank it, because I should set this back to left click bank. Anyway. Next up. It looks like the vampire quests are something I should probably start working on soon. Troll Stronghold. That's a good thing to do next. Or in the near future. Icthorn's Little Helper. Rat Catchers. Fishing Contest. Forgettable Tale. Garden of Tranquility. What do I need for Garden of Tranquility? A lot of shit. Most of this is easy to get. But it's just a lot of it. Kind of surprised I don't have any of the marigold seed or anything. The cabbage and onion I think I can just buy. Not sure about the marigold. I definitely will need to get some ultra compost before long. Means I should start getting super compost going. Secateurs, rake, all that crap I have. That says you need a seed dibber, you do not need a seed dibber. Not if you have barbarian training, which that should be something you should rush immediately at the beginning of the game. As soon as you can, anyway. Yeah, we'll do that later, though. What are the requirements for Evil Dave? None. Probably should do rat catchers first and get a wily cat if I can. But yeah. Big chumpy bird hunting. I have the levels for it. Now that I have 30 cooking. Not a bad idea to get that out of the way. There's a lot of quests I could do at this point. Zogre Flesh Eaters. I need to finish chumpy bird hunting, otherwise I could do it now. Just having at least 43 prayer is huge for a lot of these fights and stuff. I could probably complete most of RFD at this point with the stats I have. And certainly a lot of the quests. But anyway. Scorpion Catcher. Sears Village. Edgeville Monastery. Barbarian Outpost. It'd be pretty easy to do. I just don't want to do it. I don't, for some reason I don't remember why. I just don't want to do it. Anyway. It is, however, 10:37, so I don't think we're going to do it anymore today. It being any quests. I am going to go bang out a quick 2000 combat XP on attack, get to 60, and then I'm going to go grind something else. I'm not entirely sure what yet. A high chance I'll go do Guardians of the Rift for more rune crafting, though. As long as I do at least a little bit of that every day, then get my rune crafting up. I need it to be relatively high, and I need the runes from it so I can go do Mage Training Arena to get my magic level up. And to get bones to Peaches. But anyway. That is a problem for future Milo. Tomorrow. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe I should harass Crane and see if he wants to do some Sniper Elite. Failing that, RuneScape? We can get some more quests done. I've got a lot of them to do. Then Thursday, I believe we will play Dawn of War. Continue with our current campaign. Friday will be EDF. Continue with that current campaign. And then Saturday and Sunday, barring anything else coming up, will be more Factorio. But anyway, for tonight, let's see. Is there anyone streaming anything on the old follow list? It doesn't look like it. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Hopefully, I see you all back here tomorrow for whatever sorts of shenaniganry ensue. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.